Hello, great students. It's so good to have you around. Welcome to my online class. In this lesson, I'll be teaching office procedures. Let's begin with what an office is. An office is a place where clerical activities are carried out, or any place where the activities of an organization are coordinated. This includes the activities of a secretary or a receptionist and more. Now, let's look at what procedures are. These are sets of actions that is the official or acceptable way of doing something, or a particular way of accomplishing task. For example, as a student, you have a way of getting ready for your daily activities. That will bring us to the main topic of the class, which is office procedures. Now, what is office procedures? These are simply sets of rules or policies guiding the operation of an office. Or we could say that office procedures is also the correct and most appropriate ways of performing office functions in an organization. Now, what is the importance of office procedures? One, an office procedure allows for effective training of new staff, and it also enhances performances of old staff. So it is essential for every organization to normally organize training, effective training for both old and new members of staff. Secondly, it brings about better workflow in an organization. In other words, when office procedure is followed effectively in an organization, it will definitely facilitate better flow of work in the organization. This is encouraged to help its productivity. Thirdly, it brings about better coordination. When organizations follow the procedures, it brings about better coordination between the workers and the organization. And this will make every member of staff work effectively. Let's look at the fourth. Staff supervision is very easy when office procedure is followed effectively. When organizations adhere to office procedures, it will definitely make supervision easy. That is between the management and the others and members of staff. Now, let's look at the fifth. Office procedures reduces the general cost of operation. Now, what this means is this: when every worker in the organization follows the procedures and adheres to the rules and regulation of the organization, cost of operation will certainly reduce. Now, there are procedures for preparing bills, invoices, and receipts. Remember, we are looking at office procedures. Now, before bills or invoices or a receipt is prepared, transaction has to take place. All right? So let's look at these one after the other. A bill. What is a bill? A bill is a document issued by the person or organization who renders services or supplied goods to a customer, indicating the cost. For example, hospital bills, and we also have electricity bills. So bills are issued after a transaction. Let's look at the next one, which is the invoice. This is also a document raised in respect of buying and selling of goods. It is issued from the seller to the buyer, indicating the description, the quantity, unit price, and total amount to be paid. This is referred to as an invoice. Let's look at what a receipt is. This is a document issued to the buyer by the seller because of the money paid for what was bought. It serves as an evidence of payment, or we could also say it is a proof of payment, indicating that the buyer is the original owner of the product. For the bills, the invoices, receipts, there are various office equipment used for preparing of these bills, invoices, and receipts. Now, in every organization, there are particular office equipment basically used to prepare bills, invoices, and receipts. Let's take them one after the other. The first is the calculator. It's commonly used in the accounting department of most organizations and in the banking sector of the economy. They are basically used for quick mathematical calculation, such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. All right? So this will help the organization prepare the bills. Now let's look at the next equipment, which is the computer. This is also an electronic data processing machine capable of performing complicated mathematical problems and several basic clerical duties. So these can basically be used to type out the transaction that took place in the process of preparing the invoice, the bills or receipt. The next office equipment is the photocopier. This is basically used for producing the exact copy of a document. So this will help the organization either produce for their own transaction and for their customer. Let's look at the next office equipment that can be used for the production of bills, invoices, and receipts. The cash register machine is a business machine that usually has a money drawer indicating the amount of each sale and records the amount of money received. So this is also used for preparation of bills and the rest. So don't forget office procedures, the most appropriate ways of performing office functions, and also have it that one of the importance is it allows effective training of both old and new staff. It facilitates better flow of work, and then bills are documents issued to a customer indicating the cost. That will bring us to the end of the lesson.